Hi, this is my top 5 films of the year. Why top 5? Because I couldn't be bothered to do 10. Now, I just wanted to say that there were a lot of films I wanted to see before doing this list. Like, well, just a lot of films I wanted to see, and I couldn't. So, let's just get started. At number 5, it's Zombieland. No, this wasn't anything mind-blowingly fresh or new about this film, and it pretty much did everything you expect from a post-Shaun of the Dead zombie comedy. But it was really entertaining, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I liked how this and Shaun seemed to be different and very similar at the same time. And what's refreshing about it is that zombie films can start off fun, and have a carefree mood. But by the end, everyone's dead, and there's no hope for anyone who is alive. And even Sean fell into this trap. At the end when he had to shoot his mom, I was like, damn. But Zombieland is consistently fun and doesn't get dark and gloomy until the end. And even though Sean is way better, Zombieland more than deserves the number 5 spot. At number 4, it's Inglorious Bastards. I'm still making up my mind about this one. On one hand, it's a Tarantino film with all the classic Tarantino traits, like out of place conversations and the crazy situations dripping with Nazi blood. And it's really fun to see Nazis get killed in this film, a lot like it is to see zombies get killed in a good zombie film. A real treat. Of course, the two highlights of this film are the scenes where they bash the Nazis' brains out, and the scene where they blow up the cinema. But some parts in the middle, can drag a bit. The bits I'm talking about are Chapter 3, A German Night in Paris, and Chapter 4, I forgot the name of Chapter 4. Chapter 3 wasn't too bad, but Chapter 4, I just got the sense that it was going on too long. The conversations aren't as interesting as the ones in Pulp Fiction, and probably didn't have help that it had subtitles. But if you're willing to wait to get to the good stuff and do a lot of reading, then definitely check this out. At number 3 is Avatar. Yeah, I know I should have put this higher up, but I do think that this could have been better. It seems James Cameron put so much focus on creating this amazing, surreal alien world and culture. And it is amazing, but some of the characters seem a bit 2D and cliche. But the world he created was brilliant. I usually don't like 3D. It's just a weak attempt to make a movie better than it is and make more money. But it really wasn't used in a gimmicky way. It was used to make this amazingly colourful world that bit deeper. There's just so much going on in the background, and the action sequences are great. I just wish some of the characters were a bit deeper, you know. And yeah, like I said, the 3D is a lot better than most 3D. The crappy plastic red and blue glasses things, the breaking and makes you feel like a idiot in the cinema surrounded with people. But anyway, this film was fine, and it wasn't used in a gimmicky way, like I said, and overall, it's a great cinematic experience, and one of those films you just got to get on Blu-ray. I mean, how could you not get it on Blu-ray? You just gotta do it. It's just, yeah, man. And number 2 is District 9. Don't really have a lot to say about this. Just that District 9 was amazing. It's a film. It's it's a film that it's got something to say, more than just the usual crap. It's got something to say. It's not just flash explosions. It's got something to say, and it's not all just shoving it in your face. It's in the background, and just a really well made, really good film. Um, Great action, great story, and entertaining as hell, resulting in the second best film of this year. So that's all I got to say about that. Now, the number one of this year. Now, there's a lot more to say about this one. I'll tell you that much. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it is just the essential film of this year. My number one is Watchmen. Yeah, it might not be the most action packed film this year, or the most entertaining, but it puts crap like Transformers 2 to shame. This film is just brilliant. I've never read the comic, but I definitely will now. For some reason, not many people like this. Maybe it's because fans of the comic were hyped up and expecting too much, whereas I never heard of the comic. I didn't know what it was about. I wasn't expecting anything spectacular. But I was surprised. You know, I was never ever expecting the best film of the year. I was just expecting some subpar, below average superhero film. But it amazed me for many reasons, you know. And there's nothing really much to say. It's set in 1985, and it's basically a murder mystery around the death of the comedian. I probably don't have to tell you all that. You know, you don't know, you should go see it. The film does so many things so well. It deconstructs the superhero genre and has many different views on the same subject of like crime fighting, and it has deep and well thought through characters, all with like different views on the subject and different views on the world and other subjects. It asks great moral questions like, is it right to kill millions to save billions? It doesn't answer that question either, which is a good thing. And what's refreshing is that it isn't done by a cackling villain with his secret lair saying, I'm going to kill millions, but I will save billions. No, it's done by the hero, and in the end, all the other heroes are like, yeah, that was the right thing to do, and they just go on with their lives, except for Rorschach, because Rorschach's badass. But it it's great, and finally, it explores the dark side of human nature. Just one of those things would make it an amazing film, but this does them all and much more. The six main superhero characters are all have unique personalities and views on the world. The three most interesting are Dr. Manhattan, the comedian, and Rorschach. The others are okay. This isn't really an action-packed film, so if you're looking for kick-ass action and explosions, you need to look elsewhere, because this is much more than that. This film is more along the lines of The Godfather. Expect a film like The Godfather with mostly talking and characters and all stuff like that, rather than action and explosions and stuff. Because this is more than that. This has got so much, and I don't think really I've talked about it enough because I don't have enough time. But really, does so much good stuff, and you really need to see it. And so it's in my opinion, it's the best film of this year. If you disagree with me, great. Tell me your top 5 in the comments below. Okay.